You won't believe what's happening with the Eagles right now. It's something no one expected, and I have exclusive information. Like and subscribe, because what I'm about to reveal will surprise you like never before. A few weeks ago, news broke among Philadelphia Eagles fans. A.J. Brown, a cornerstone of the offense, suffered a hamstring injury during a joint practice with the Cleveland Browns. The wide receiver, who was a key player in the historic Super Bowl victory against the Kansas City Chiefs, is not only one of the season's most talented stars, but also a leader on the field, making an impact in every game. Fans were concerned that any injury to Brown could jeopardize the Eagles' offense in the 2025 season. However, good news quickly arrived from NFL Network insider Mike Garrett. According to him, the injury isn't something the Eagles should worry about. I wouldn't be too worried about it, Garrett said. He emphasized that the time between now and the start of the regular season is more than enough for Brown to fully recover. The wide receiver even moved around on the sidelines and declared he was in training, indicating he would be back in full swing soon. The news is a relief for all fans who were eager to see the star in action, especially after his trade to the Eagles, which, as Howie Roseman revealed, took even his front office by surprise at the time. The positive public response and the timing are clear. A.J. Brown is a pillar of today and is more than ready to continue his successful journey. But it doesn't stop there. When the name Myles Garrett is mentioned in the NFL world, everyone immediately thinks of a defensive monster, an unstoppable pass rusher whose presence in the draft becomes a constant threat. He's a tackle's nightmare, and that's exactly what Jordan Mailata, the Philadelphia Eagles left tackle, had to face during the joint practice between the Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. From the start of the practice, the intensity was unreal. Garrett, with his explosive speed and overwhelming strength, tested Mailata in ways few defenders could. Every move, every shift, Garrett was there like a storm, forcing Mailata to adapt, to bend, and often to feel like he was being defeated, even when he believed he was doing everything right. "I did my job, but it seems like it wasn't enough." Mailata's words, with a sincere and even desperate tone, resonate not only with those watching from the outside, but also with those who truly understand the weight of being a tackle in the NFL. What seemed like a simple battle on the field soon turned into a psychological test. Even when he felt he was in control, it seemed like Garrett was always one step ahead, anticipating every play. "I'm like, what the hell? I did my job and I still got beat. How is that possible?" Mailata said. This brutal honesty, this vulnerability, is not something you see every day in the NFL. For most players, self-criticism would be difficult to admit in public, but Mailata stood out for his willingness to be transparent. He not only faced one of the biggest names in the league, but also faced his own limits, the fears and insecurities that arise when you're pitted against an opponent of absolute prominence. And, as in every great battle, the learning experience was immense. Mailata didn't let the difficulty of the moment faze him. Instead, he approached the challenge with a growth mindset. He knew this was an opportunity to hone his skills and learn from one of the best. Each matchup with Garrett was a lesson, a chance to improve. "Garrett is a monster," Mailata said, "but that's the reality of my job. I need to learn from this to become even better." What's most fascinating about this whole process is how Mailata reacted to what seemed like a defeat. Instead of hiding behind excuses or pretending he had everything under control, he embraced the challenge. He knew his performance against Garrett wasn't a reflection of his inability, but rather a sign that he was up to a challenge few players faced. But what does this mean for Mailata going forward? It means that, instead of being intimidated, he's now more prepared than ever to face any opponent. He knows this experience will make him stronger, more resilient, and above all, more focused. Garrett may have won his training duels, but Mailata is just beginning his journey of growth. In the NFL, it's not just about winning or losing. It's about how you react to difficulties, how you reinvent yourself, and how you use each defeat as fuel for the next victory. And with the mindset Mailata has demonstrated, the future is bright for him. He's not just a tackle. He's someone who learns and grows with each challenge. Each battle against Garrett is another step toward becoming the best. So, while Myles Garrett remains an unstoppable force, make no mistake, Jordan Mailata is more prepared than ever. The upcoming season promises to be even more challenging, but also more rewarding. What Garrett did was simply test Mailata's limits. Now, Mailata is ready to surpass them. The giant isn't intimidated, he reinvents himself. But some news has just been announced. The Philadelphia Eagles were once feared for their experimental strength and unbeatable running game, but now tempo has reached a whole new level of dominance. If you thought last season's running attack was impressive, prepare to see something even more extraordinary. The arrival of A.J. Dillon, coupled with the growth of Will Shipley, transforms the Eagles' backfield into a true destruction machine. And with that, tempo promises to surprise everyone this season. Unstoppable running game. Last season, the Eagles led the NFL with 621 rushing attempts and 3,084 passes, putting tempo at the top when it comes to experimental ground down pressure. But now, with Dillon, a 250-pound running back known for his ability to crush defenses in the fourth quarter, and Shipley, an explosive talent in both rushing and receiving, the running attack knows no bounds. The clock now boasts a dynamic combination of running backs, each with specific skills, that leaves opposing defenses completely stumped. Eagles center Cam Jurgens was quick to praise the strength and characteristics of his running backs. AJ is a true tank, while Shipley brings a unique energy, doing everything with an impressive reading of coverages. They complement each other perfectly, says Jurgens. It's this ease that elevates the Eagles' ground attack to an even higher level. Dillon and Shipley, the unstoppable duo. A.J. Dillon, with his imposing size, is the second key to destroying defenses in time, paving the way for an even stronger offense. His brutal late-game runs are a powerful weapon for the Eagles, who know that Dillon's ability to keep pushing forward, even when worn down, can swing the game in the clock's favor. His presence on the field is essential to securing victory in critical moments, creating opportunities that leave opponents without options. On the other hand, Shipley, one of the Eagles' most impressive newcomers, has stood out with his quick hands and unique route-running ability. Saquon Barkley's experience with Shipley in training has only increased the excitement surrounding the young running back. He has fantastic hands and knows how to excel on routes. He's ready to shine, Barkley says. The future of the Eagles' offense. The evolution of the Eagles' running game not only strengthens their tempo in all areas of the field, but also redefines how opponents need to prepare for Philadelphia's offense. With an even more solid offensive line and running backs capable of unbalancing any defense, the Eagles become an even more formidable threat this season. In short, the Eagles' running game has evolved to a level that will leave everyone speechless. The strength, agility, and intelligence of Dillon and Shipley have transformed the tempo into a true offensive machine, which should continue to terrorize opponents and lead the NFL. How could A.J. Brown's recovery, Jordan Mailata's experience against Myles Garrett, and the Eagles' evolving running game impact the team's overall performance in the 2025 season and their chances of winning the Super Bowl? Leave your opinion here, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Eagles news.